Hey there, person watching. Thank you for tuning into my channel, Divine Femme Tarot 888. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. It's nice to see you. So today, thought I'd check into the family, see what's going on, see what you need to know, what the energies are around you. So spirit guides and angels, please shield me, cover me, and protect me throughout this reading and beyond. Divine, give me clear and accurate messages for the person watching. So yeah, let me get into this reading about the family. I want to also say thank you so much to all my new subscribers. I really appreciate you guys. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so the next time I drop a video, you will be notified. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. And shout out to all my subscribers. Thank you so much for all the likes, comments, shares. I really appreciate the engagement with my channel. Thank you so much. So yeah, we finally are coming out of this Mercury in retrograde in a day or so. We made it through the Lionsgate portal. We also made it through the full moon, the full sturgeon moon. Now we still have a little bit of time. You know, there's usually time before and after a full moon. And even the Lionsgate portal where there's kind of residual, you know, energy that hangs out. But let's get into it. Let's see what's going on with the family. Spirit guides and angels, please give me clear and accurate messages for the person watching. What's going on with the family? I hope you're all doing well wherever you are around the world watching me. Go ahead and throw a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. I really appreciate it. Let's get into it. Ooh, someone doesn't want to talk, right? Something's going on. Let's see. What's happening with the family right now? Ooh, okay. Ooh, house. Okay. Something is going on around a house, right? There could be some family members that are, you know, worried about what's going on with mom and dad's house. They could be in the middle of selling a house, purchasing a house. This could be a fight. Maybe I feel like there maybe are some family members that are ill that are going to have to move out of the house. And this may be, you know, a huge decision that's made by the family. It may also be tough, you know, getting these folks out of the house and realizing that they need some help mentally, emotionally, financially, or physically. Let's see, concern. Yeah, there's a message of concern. There's a concern about, I feel like an elderly gentleman or an elderly couple. And I feel like this person has lived in this house for a very, very long time. Like this is something where, you know, this person bought this house like 50 years ago, right? 30 years ago, 20 years ago, something along those lines, decades. I feel like this person raised a family in this house. There's been a lot of ups and downs, marriages, births, deaths, you know, a lot going on. And I feel like the family's having a very difficult time trying to convince this man that, you know, they need to get out of this house, that they need to get some help. Yeah, message of concern. Wow. This is crazy, you guys. Yeah, there is a message of concern coming in. I feel like this elderly gentleman, could be a woman, but I feel like it's more of a gentleman. It's, you know, concern about his mental health, right? And his physical health, meaning he's, you know, maybe losing his sense of the ability to kind of clean himself up or kind of know where he's at, right? Maybe some early signs of dementia going on. And I think a lot of people didn't really want to talk about it. It was kind of a taboo concern within the family. And, you know, he is the patriarch, so it's very, very hard to approach this person. I feel like there is somebody in the family that's very close to this person, though. And it could be a younger sibling, a grandchild, a niece, a nephew, that type of thing. So that might be helpful for this person to talk to this gentleman. Yeah, distant horizons. I feel like, you know, again, this has been, you know, like brewing within the family for a while. And I feel like the distant horizons were a while ago. I feel like it's kind of come to a head now. Maybe he had to go to the ER because he fell and broke a hip possibly, or because, again, he's having problems, you know, getting lost in the house, you know, not wanting to accept care. And I think a lot of people are kind of hoping that, well, if the doctor tells him that this is not cool, maybe he'll go for it. You know, maybe he'll end up leaving the house and understand that, you know, he needs better care. He needs more 24-hour kind of care. This also could be people wanting to sell the house. Yeah, thief. I feel like he's the type that is going to be like, you know, my kids are stealing my house from me and this is not their house and I'm not dead yet, you know, like really a lot of pushback, you know. I feel like there's a lot of fear and anxiety that comes with that, though, from this older man. I feel like, again, he's the patriarch of the family, right? He brought in all the money, could have, you know, had a really nice paying job at one point in time, could have been a business owner, maybe a landowner, you know, was a really hardworking, salt of the earth kind of person. And now, you know, that his life is, you know, kind of on the end of his life, it's very hard for him to deal with, right? It's very hard for him to kind of process the fact that, okay, I need help, because I don't feel like this gentleman really ever asked for help, right? I feel like everybody really leaned on this person, and he still feels that he is in that position in life, which, yeah, he may be, and that's okay. But, you know, it's gotten to a point where I feel like he's even cut off some family members because he really feels like they're trying to steal this house. Like they're trying to take the house from him. And I don't think that's the case. I really don't. I think it's more, you know, concerned for him as opposed to, you know, somebody trying to steal it. Yeah, message. You're going to get a message. Maybe he's gotten a message. He could have gotten some mail saying, you know, that people want to purchase his house. And again, that's freaking him out. This could be a message from the doctor saying, you know, yeah, it's time. You know, you need to bring in either some care, maybe a couple of times a week, or if it's on the more severe end, you know, more often, maybe once a week, or all, you know, throughout the week, 7 days a week, or it could be even 24-hour day care. But I feel like this is putting him and like throwing him into a spiral. You know, I feel like he's really kind of spinning out of control, not wanting to talk to people, not wanting to answer the door, not wanting to let people in the house. So be careful with that. Let's see, house. Let's clarify house here. Yeah. This is tough. This is sad, but a lot of people are concerned. This is a very concerning situation, and I'm sure there's going to be a family meeting about this too. Also, where maybe a third party can be brought in. That may agitate him even more, though. So be very cautious when you do that. Let's see, house. What's going on with house? Yeah, it's hard, you know, when your parents, grandparents get older, right? It really is, because they're so used to a routine, and that's the place that they've lived in for so long. They don't want to leave it, right? Oh, we got two here. Yeah, we got change and we got occupation. Yeah, so again, there's a change that's coming forward, and the occupation is there's going to have to be somebody brought into the house to help this man. Whether it starts off slow, you know, maybe y'all might want to do something to the effect of, you know, bring in a housekeeper, right? Someone to do the laundry, maybe to make some meals, kind of get him used to this change, you know, what he needs to have to make his life better, right? Make it easier for him, kind of reduce his stress a little bit. That way he doesn't have to leave the house per se. But if somebody maybe is brought in kind of on that beginning level of, oh, you know, it's just going to be a house cleaner, right? We're just going to get someone in to clean the house, maybe do the laundry, this and that. And if he fights you on it, then, you know, understand his position and understand it's coming out of fear. It's coming out of fear and a sense of loss, depression. You know, he doesn't want to leave. He really doesn't. Let's see. What is this message of concern? What's the message of concern? What is this message of concern? Yeah, let's see. Message of adjudication. Absolutely. See, again, he's afraid someone's going to steal this house. He's afraid someone's going to take him to court. Maybe he's getting documents on it. Maybe he hasn't paid taxes on this house in a while, and the government is threatening to come take the house from him. So whoever's watching this, please look into that, right? Because this elderly man may have not had his wits about him to still pay the property taxes, whereas like the house is completely paid off, right? They haven't had a mortgage payment on it in a long time, but you still have to pay property taxes. And if you don't pay the property taxes on a house, some of you may not know this, the government can come in and take your house, right? The county, the state can come in and seize the house because it has not been paid. Now, the government will give you an opportunity, or the county will give you an opportunity to pay the back taxes. But if these back taxes are in the thousands and y'all don't have that money, this house could very well be taken. Okay, so be very, very careful of that. That may be something that he's hiding too, or that he even forgot about, right? With this memory issue that he has. So yeah, there's a lot of stress going on, a lot of concern, a lot of anxiety, a lot of depression around this house. Let's see, distant horizon. What's distant horizon? Unexpected income. Excellent. Okay, so I feel like somebody in the family may, you know, also have a good job, have some good investments, maybe married into money, and they're going to come up with a plan, right? Where, hey, look, we're going to take care of dad or grandpa or uncle. We're going to go ahead and, you know, get somebody in there to take care of him. And if the taxes have to be paid on the property, we're going to get it done. So I think a little bit of reassurance too for this elderly gentleman, saying, hey, look, it's going to be okay. Don't worry about it. We got the money, or, you know, we're going to take it out of your account, or we're going to do this, that, and the other thing. I think it's going to give him kind of a sense of peace, right? And it's going to make him think, okay, everything is good. I think there could be some embarrassment here too. Again, older gentleman, everybody always looked to him for help, and he has a hard time asking for help, right? So stepping in this situation is a great idea. Yeah, family room. Didn't I mention family room, having a family meeting? There's definitely going to be a family meeting. You may have to call this family meeting, person watching, with your brothers, sisters, cousins, aunts, uncles, whoever's involved, and just kind of discuss this ahead of time, so y'all have a good game plan. So whoever is this thief, or whoever, could be the government trying to come in and take over the situation, it's going to put some, relaxation, and it's going to put some calm and comfort to the situation once everybody's on the same page. So I think a family meeting is a really good idea in this situation. I don't necessarily think that involving him in the family meeting at first would be a good idea, but it may be a good idea to kind of come up with a game plan, right? And have different people do different things, right? Like, if you can come over and do the yard, that'd be great. If you can come over and help cook and clean, that'd be great. If you can come over and help with the finances, that would be great. If you can look into the taxes, so each person has kind of a different thing that they're supposed to do, without like bombarding him with, oh, you have to move and you're going to lose the house and it's all bad. Don't go about it that way, because then it's going to throw, I think, this older gentleman into more of a panic, and more health issues could come about, right? And then he could end up becoming paranoid, and that's not what you want. Because when elderly people get paranoid, it can be crazy nightmare to deal with, honestly. Because again, they're scared and they're older, right? So they still look at themselves as taking care of you, as opposed to you taking care of them. Okay, let's see. Despair. Yeah. See this message. The message of despair. Again, I think taxes are owed on this property. I keep hearing taxes. So this person is really in despair. And again, he may not be sharing that with everybody, but I feel like you guys are going to find that out. And this despair has put him in imprisonment in his mind, right? Feeling like he's stuck. He doesn't know where to go, what to do, and how to ask for help. But I think during this family meeting, you guys are going to be able to get everyone together. And even if it's only 2 of you, right? Even if it's only 5 of you, if it's 20 of you, that's great. But if it's even a small number, just offering that help and offering that stability and that sense of relief is going to make so much of a difference in this situation, right? Let's see. Great fortune. Exactly. Okay. See, occupation and great fortune. Again, this is the second card about money coming in. There is going to be some great fortune. You guys may even find out he has a whole lot of money in the bank, right? But he forgot. Right? He doesn't have his wits about him. So, maybe a deceased wife took care of this in the past, or, a loved one took care of this for him in the past, and he just kind of shut down. So he could have the money. He could absolutely have the money. You could even take money out on this house to help save this house, if that's what you have to do. But he could have the money that you don't know about. But whoever's assigned to doing that will definitely find out. And I think that's going to be a blessing. I really do. Let's see. Okay, let's see. What's judication here? What's judication? Child. Yeah, this is going to be reborn, right? It's going to be reshuffled. It's going to be reinstated. Everything's going to be okay. I feel like the money is going to be there. The help is going to come in. I feel like your family is strong enough and love this man so much that you don't want the house taken. You want him to be okay. And again, it's going to be a new start, a fresh new start for him. And I think once people come in who aren't necessarily family members, if that's what he's okay with, and starts taking care of the house and the chores, it's going to uplift his spirits as well. It's going to be wonderful. It's going to be amazing. Okay, let's see. What's this unexpected money coming in? So yeah, this is going to turn out okay, person watching. I know it's so stressful. Again, it's hard when you have to take care of an elderly parent or grandparent, even an auntie or an uncle, who's been so strong all of their life. It's very difficult. It's hard conversations that need to be had, honestly. But once they're had and it clears the air, it's going to be amazing. And you're going to see a total change in this person. Let's see. Expectation. Yeah. Expect this to work out, right? Have positive energy. Pour into it. Don't make this dramatic with this person. Make this, we're here to help you. It's all good. We've got this. Don't worry about it. I'm taking over. And I feel like once you do that, and once you assert yourself in a positive and loving way, again, it's going to lift so much stress and anxiety off this person that he's going to turn into the guy that you once knew, 20 years ago, right? It's going to be awesome. Let's see. What's up with this family room? So yeah, this is going to end up being okay. Let's see, toil and labor. Yeah, look, y'all are going to come together and figure out who's going to do what in the situation, right? And again, it's going to bring comfort, joy, stress, and relief to the situation. It's going to bring smiles on everyone's face. I think everyone else will be happy about it. But you guys are going to have to work together, right? Even the ones that don't like each other. It's not about you guys. It's about this person in their house, right? It's about Pop, Dad, uncle, brother. It's about them. It's not about you. So you have to set yourself, your differences aside, which I think you will, which will be great. And you'll come together, and maybe it'll mend some, old relationships or relationships that were damaged in the past, right? Coming together to help this man. So that's awesome. Okay, let's see. What's despair? What's despair? So yeah, this is going to turn out okay. It's just going to take a little work. It's going to take a little bit of time and a little bit of convincing, but once it gets done, you're going to be okay. What's despair? That card, I think, wants to come out. Yeah, courthouse. Yeah, again, in despair, fear of losing the house. It's not going to happen. You guys are going to go to court. Everything's going to work out okay. It may not even have to go to court, but there may be some court filings or documents that you guys need to deal with, and that's okay. It's going to end up okay. It honestly will. Let's see. Let's see. What would this person want to say to you? Actually, instead of that, let's get some affirmation cards. Let's get some affirmation cards, see how this is going to work out. I think it's going to be great, you guys. I really do. It's going to be a hard conversation, though. Hard conversations always have to be had. That's why it's good, in my opinion, to communicate with your kids, your loved ones, friends, and family about what you want done, about what's going on in your life, so situations like this don't happen, right? Let's get some good affirmation cards. What are some good affirmation cards for this reading? Let's get one more, and then we'll end it. What's a good affirmation card for this reading? Let's get one more. One more, please. One more card, please. Okay, there we go. Okay, so the first affirmation is connect with your ancestors, right? Connect with your ancestors. Help this person out. Give them a helping hand. Give them support, love, comfort, and kindness, and it will make the situation so much better, you guys. It will be amazing, I promise you. Sweet treat. Yep. Somebody, when you guys have this family meeting, maybe make it a potluck, bring some sweet treats, the family favorite. Just make this a joyous situation. Don't make this a sad situation and a bummed out situation, because it is ultimately going to be a sweet treat. Okay, now let's see. Okay, so this I don't think really kind of goes with it. Actually, I'm going to get another one because this is totally thrown off. That doesn't even make sense. That was a SEX card. So yeah, that has nothing to do. Not in this situation. No. Let's see. Movement. There we go. Movement. There's going to be movement in this situation. It's going to go from bad to good. It's going to go from despair to joy. It's going to go from sadness to happiness. Because again, once the family comes together in the family room, you guys are all going to get it together. You're going to make this person's life so much better, because I know they've made your life better in the past, right? They've been able to help you, so now it's your turn to pour into them. So I'm going to leave this right here. Good luck, person watching. If you like this video, throw a like on the video, subscribe to my channel, and I will talk to you or see you the next time I drop a video. Bye.